What's up, guys? Welcome into Packers Total Access Live. My name is Clayton. You can check us out on packernet.com. Find me on Twitter at Packers_access. Email us, PackersTotalAccess@gmail.com. You can text us 865-658-5824. Joined alongside Tim in Green Bay, here to talk some Packers, and more specifically, a Chalk Talk episode as we're going to break down the top offensive plays of the 2024 season so far, coming out of the bye week. We're going to do defense tomorrow. Really excited about that one. It's rare that I get more excited about defensive play breakdown than offense, but I got to be real with you, Tim. When I broke down this defense earlier today, it was a lot of fun, man. It's just like you keep finding wrinkles to what Jeff Hafley's doing. It's really exciting.
I love it. You're switching over to the defensive side, just like me, man. You know, I live for those moments for sure.
Absolutely, man. All right, well, let's just jump into it, man. We're going to waste no time. We got a bunch of plays to hit on here. I know everybody's in the chat filing in. Good to see everybody. 2-0 for this says, Happy Veterans Day, fellow veterans. I'm just popping in because, as they say in the Air Force, if you're not 2.5 hours early, you're late. There you go, that Lombardi time. And ironically, we got the Lombardi clock here on the screen.
Yeah, I was going to say that's like Lombardi time amplified times 10 right there. I think Lombardi was 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes early. Yeah. Yep. So shout out to the Air Force. They're doing 2 times as better as Coach Lombardi is, as if that were even possible.
Exactly. So shout out to Greg Rice in the chat. Like I said, 2-0 for this. United Bates. Good to see you in here, buddy. Mike Berry, Respect Oranges. Cannonball John in the house. Appreciate y'all swinging through. Let's just jump into it, Tim. Let's waste no time. Here's the deal. What I tried to do with this breakdown game was I tried to find – like when we do, let me think of how to word this. When we do Chalk Talk in the season, it's what happened, why did it happen, right? What were the most important plays from each game? So you may see like a 3rd and 2 run stuff on a weekly Chalk Talk and go, man, that got them off the field, got the ball back for them to go down, score, take the lead, whatever it may be. This is more of the biggest plays, right? Like the most explosive plays. So on offense, we came up with 24 plays, and I trimmed it down to 16 plays. So hopefully I've got them organized and everything. So we're on the same page as far as what's on the screen, but let's just jump right into it, man. This first one came from week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. And we came out in a 11-gun Dub Nasty Strong Right F-Jet T lead. This play right here is actually the Jaden Reed 33-yard touchdown run. Okay, let's talk about what the play call means here again. 11 gun, 1 running back, 1 tight end, so that's a 3 wide receiver set. They're actually in a nasty 11 gun, what we refer to as Dub Nasty, meaning everyone is inside the numbers with their splits. So you got this very, very condensed. We're going to go F-Jet T lead, and what that means is your T, which is your halfback, is actually going to be a lead blocker, and we're going to go F-Jet with the end around run here. Okay, that's basically what the play is. So let's go ahead and roll the tape. Jaden Reed, man, as good as anybody in the league at this right here. So obviously handoff. Now you got Emmanuel Wilson as the lead blocker. Love the kick out block right here, right? Going to kind of seal it and allow Emmanuel to just keep on trucking downfield. Emmanuel with a nice block there. Jaden Reed inside. I love that he's got all this space out here, Tim, but it's almost like he could feel that pressure coming from behind, and rather than keeping that same angle, he just cuts it up inside, right? And then running through the arm tackle, of course. That's a linebacker, by the way, guys. He's got swimming in the dirt there. And can we just take a second and shout out Rasheed Walker? Look how far Rasheed Walker gets down the field right here. Watch your left tackle on this play. Again, you guys know what it's designed to do. Lead block, going to be an F-Jet around the end. Rasheed is going to get all the way down here to help block at the end of this play. Watch this unfold. Look at Sheed. Just throws that guy off. Let's get to the next level. What is he, 35, 40 yards downfield, Tim?
Easily. And full speed, by the way. Wow. All the way.
Hate to be that safety seeing that guy coming at you, right?
Oh, my gosh. Fearing for your life. Yeah, this is a good angle here. Can we look at the left of your screen? Take a look at 13, Tay Wicks. He's barely going to get a hand on his guy, but everything he does on this play makes it happen. Because
that's a good point. Yeah, right there.
You see what I mean? He barely gets a hand on him, but he's maintaining that edge and allowing Reed to work there. Because if he misses there, there's probably a 75 to 80% chance that Reed's contacted in the backfield, and this doesn't happen. So shout out to Tay Wicks.
no doubt. And again, Jaden Reed just hitting the burster there, man. That dude, he's so athletic, so explosive. He's also what you would call what's the right word? Almost like a little manipulative. You know what I mean? Like he's very, very I don't know, sneaky fast, sneaky quick. Guys think they've got the angle on him. Next thing you know, he's cutting up the sideline for 6. So again, that came week 1 against Philly. Next play, week 1 against Philly as well. This came in the second quarter, 5:22 left. Surprise, surprise, Tim. It's Jaden Reed with the 70-yard touchdown catch. All right, let's break down what the play is here. We got 11 gun, dub nasty, strong right, F cheat, the bunch, Salem, slot climb, Y leak, T angle. All right. So again, what you're going to do here is F cheat the bunch. This is going to, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we've actually got our boy Christian Watson playing F on this play right here. Okay. Which is flyer in Matt LaFleur's offense. You're going to see, some will call that a traditional Z, but with him being the motion man, we're going to refer to him as the F on this play. And you see our boy Jaden Reed's actually just playing in the slot with this nasty split. So that really you motioned over to a bunch set. And there's going to be somewhat of a switch release going on here, right? He's going to go outside while these guys work inside here. So Salem is a dig corner, okay? So what you're going to end up getting out here is you're going to get one route that's going to be a dig, another that's going to be a corner, that's called Salem, and then it's going to be slot climb, Y leak, T angle, okay? So I think it's actually our boy Christian Watson that runs the dig, and then you've got the other receiver, the X receiver is going to be running the corner route. Slot climb, slot is going to be Jaden Reed. He's just going to run a climb route here. So essentially what you're seeing here is slot cross. I'm going to line up slot cross in the blue now. This is a concept we call slot cross, okay? So you got slot cross embedded within the Salem route combination or concept, and that's because you're throwing a corner in with a dig. That's called Salem, all right? And
it's almost like this mimics dagger concept a little bit, but it's not.
Yeah, and some would refer to that as dagger. Anytime you run a deep route, Tim, it doesn't have to be a go route. Some people refer to dagger with the corner route as well. I try to go as deep as I can and specify to the nth degree of what the play is, but some would refer to that as dagger. You're spot on there because it's a deep route. And then we're going to go Y leak, which is going to be an out. You're going to see Tucker Kraft chip and then get out here and just run a little out route. And then T angle is real simple. Just going to come here. Some people call it a V. I still call it an angle route working underneath. So what you've got is check downs everywhere. If they play inside leverage, you want to hammer this out. If they're playing outside leverage, you hammer that angle. But first things first, when the ball is snapped, you want to look down the field, read this safety. Do you go to the corner? Do you work to the climb? Or do you come back underneath to the dig? And really what you're doing is you're picking a side. You're going, okay, do we want this side or that side to work? He chooses to work left. Now watch Jaden Reed get off the line here. He's going to get walked up a little bit higher than he wants to. Right here you see everything kind of break down in the backfield as Zach Tom, the guy he's trying to block actually lands on the ground. That gives our boy Jordan Love enough space to work up in the pocket, and now he's going to get eyes on Jaden Reed and just deliver an absolute dot on the run right here. Just a little throw on the run, 30 yards down the field, bang. This is the best part, Tim. Look at Jaden. Whoop.
Whoop. See ya.
God, love it. I love how this guy just kind of laid here, too. He's like, well, this sucks. Right? Love to see it. So this was the healthy version of Jaden Reed early in the year before he tweaked the ankle, obviously. And love Christian just getting up there walling him off just in case that safety. What's Jaden right here, too? Look at that. What's the defender? Get out of my face, dude.
I'm glad you said that because great job by Scoot just being in the area. No block in the back, nothing crazy, no stupid penalty. Just be in the way and take that away from that defender. I love it.
Yeah. Here's a little bit different angle, too. You can watch the end zone cam, watch the protection kind of hold up here. Let me go 75 so we go a little quicker. Ball snapped, drop. Pretty decent protection, right? Look at Sheed holding up over there on the edge. And Jordan's like, let me just step up in here. And, oh, looky there. There's Bird. This is the best angle of this, though.
Yeah. You talk about a guy that's always aware of where he is on the field. That's Jaden Reed. He knew. Look, he sensed it. Boop. Little stutter. See you later. He had all the leverage on that, and he knew it.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it, man. Just a great play, man. God, what an excellent job by Jayden Reed. And again, here's Scoot. Let me just get up here and let
down the field.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah. Great play call. Great design. Again, slot cross. Matt LaFleur lives and dies by slot cross. No doubt about it, man. All right, let's fast forward now to week 2 against Indianapolis. This came in the first quarter. There was 13-11 left in the first, so this is right there at the beginning of the game. This is a Josh Jacobs 34-yard run. The play call is 11 gun, trips right, 23 zone left, okay? So 23, obviously the 2 means the halfback. You go odd numbers to the left. The A gap will be 1. The B gap would be 3. So we're shooting for B gap left right here, okay? We're basically working to the B gap right here is what we're looking to hit. And again, that's trips right. The reason it's trips and not Trey, these are all wide receivers. So you can call this trips right or you can call it nub left. Both should tell everyone on offense the tight end is going to be on the left side of the field and the 3 wide receivers are going to be on the right, okay? If we would have said Trey right, then that would have meant one of these targets is a tight end on this side. That makes it Trey as opposed to trips. All right, but again, the call is 11 gun, trips right, 23 zone left. I love that you put all these targets on the right side of the field and you get all the eyes over here. You get the safety kind of cheating in this direction, and then you're going to run weak side with the run play here. Let's see if there's any RPO attached either. Doesn't look like there is. Yeah, there was a little RPO attached. Check that out, Tim. You can see here Jayden Reed is actually going to run a little flat. So he's looking RPO flat. They're looking to block. And basically, this is Malik Willis in the game right here, right? Am I thinking right?
Yes, sir.
So this is Malik Willis is just going to choose to hand the ball off, probably because of this hat count matchup right here. I mean, you see the bodies you've got. You've got 1, 2, 3, basically 4 offensive linemen working on that side of the field. And it's going to be the running back against 1 defender, essentially. But look at the burst, running through the arm tackles. Look at Sean Ryan getting out there, baby.
Nacho Libre, baby.
Love to see it. And Josh Jacobs, man, he had several runs of 30 yards or more, which is really exciting. I mean, obviously, he made his presence felt all year long here in the first half of the season. Again, you're going to see the zone left setup here. It almost looks a little bit like duo. I'm going to call it zone. If someone calls it duo, I understand. But again, Sean Ryan is what gets me. Sean Ryan's like, let me get a hand on him. Let me get out here and get another hand on him. It's a great job following the play down the field.
Yep. Sheed Walker, too, out to the boundary there.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, next play is going to be week 3 at Tennessee, and there were a ton of Tennessee highlights on
it's
defense.
Almost like you were at that game or something, Clayton.
Yeah, there were a bunch of highlights on defense. I think we had 3 or 4 make the reel because I was like, I can't pass that one up. That's just an excellent play. But here we are on offense. Like I said, week 3, third quarter, 8:33 left. This is Willis to Wilson for the 30-yard touchdown pass, okay? And this is 11 gun, nasty, Trey Wright, which is really cool because you do have Trey Wright, and it's still a nasty split. Really, really interesting there. Everything's nasty across the board as far as the wide receiver splits. But, again, 11 gun, nasty Trey Wright, F boomerang fake, T slip. So it's going to be a screen left. So essentially what you're going to do is here's your F receiver. It's going to be Bo Melton, okay? And what he's going to do is boomerang motion. He's going to come here and then go back in this direction, okay? And what our boy Emmanuel Wilson's going to do is, first of all, Emmanuel Wilson is going to leak out in a screen play, okay? So he's going to get out here, and you're going to get a couple blockers out front to try to block on this screen pass. But what you'll notice is Malik Willis will fake the handoff on the boomerang and then fade this direction and then dump the screen over here to our boy Emmanuel Wilson. Again, the play call, 11 gun, nasty Trey Wright, F boomerang fake, T slip. So a little slip screen here for you. Watch him slip all the way across the formation here, okay? So, again, here's the boomerang motion. They're going to fake it to him. I want to say this about Malik Willis, Tim. His ball handling ability is absolutely unbelievable. This dude, I don't know if he's got I think his hands were like an inch shorter or an inch smaller than Jordan Love's, but he looks so smooth, so fluid. I don't know if it's the offense he ran at Liberty or what, but he is so good at handling the football in plays like this. I mean, when you watch him here, this is a smooth transition. Let's go 50%. And just watch this. Bang, high snap, don't care. All right. Yep. Here's the slip setting up.
Yep. Throwing towards the pressure to the open man, and we got the hat count. Here we go.
Everywhere. Look at this. You even got, I think this is Tucker looking to get downfield and hit somebody as well. That's what you're looking for in that slip screen. What you've done is neutralize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really 7 defenders when you think about it.
Yep.
And again, look at Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson in space. Right here, he knows I got to get back on what they call the sidewalk. When you run a screen pass, many times people think you should get out here on the sideline. That's not how a screen pass is designed. Now, he got a little ahead of his skis. What it's designed to do is stay in here on this sidewalk is what you want to do. Sometimes it doesn't set up like that, but that's what they refer to as the sidewalk. You see him cut back in.
Yep.
Now he's going to take it right back in on the sidewalk. It's off to the races.
This is what we talk about with Emmanuel Wilson too. Stepping up his game when it comes to being a threat in the pass game. And that was something he didn't have his rookie year. We're seeing that now, and I hope we see more of it, because you talk about yak yards. There's a great example right there. Everybody doing their job, and him just not trying to do too much. Hop back in that sidewalk, right in that lane, like you said. He even got clipped there a little bit and didn't stumble, kept his feet, and got it to the house. This is what you love to see right here.
Yeah, and notice Malik Willis, too. Like, he's got a free rusher. As soon as he turns around, he doesn't panic. Watch this.
Nope.
Let me just dump that right over there, sir.
Cooler than a polar bear's toenails. Love it.
Just a great job, Malik Willis. Look at Luke Musgrave up there looking for work. Didn't find any, but was out there looking anyway, right?
Stayed on his feet, right?
Exactly.
We talked about this, though, with Malik Willis about, in previous Chalk Talks, we've talked about how smooth, like you said, the transitions are with the, the play fakes and the play action. And you got to believe that's something that our scouting team and Goody saw on film early on, always had an eye on them. It makes perfect sense when you think about the game plans that Matt LaFleur drew up for the 2 starts that Malik had. We ran stuff like this all day long, and then the minute that defense cheated, he pulled it out and threw it. And it's a testament to Malik Willis and a testament to Matt LaFleur for scheming him up and putting him in a place to succeed, which is great. That's why he's 2-0 as a starter.
Yep. And Holmes MD1 in the chat said, did Emilio have his sombrero on? Emilio was fit to be tied. Let me just tell you. He had a sombrero. He had a poncho. It was 132 degrees out there. It didn't matter. He had that poncho with him. He also packed 2 bananas to the stadium, ate one on the way over so he didn't cramp, he said, all day long. I'm over there like, I just need to get me some rum. That's all I need, bud. We'll be good to go.
Ain't no problem, that ain't no problem.
Yeah. But, he had the sombrero, and there was probably a half a dozen people, if I remember correctly, asking him about that sombrero. People, hey, can I buy that? Can I? It was hilarious, man. So
that thing is fire, man. The cheddar sombrero.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
No doubt. All right. Let's see here. Next play. Let me get that comment off the screen there. All right. Next play. This is same game, week 3 at Tennessee, first quarter. Some of these are out of order, but we will go weekly in order. It's just some of them kind of fell a little bit out of place. But what you have here is the first quarter, 13:43 left in the first. So this is the opening drive. If you guys remember this was Malik Willis to Christian Watson for 30 yards. I actually had this film from the stands, and I tweeted it out. Perfect shot. He's literally throwing this ball right in my lap, essentially. Now, we were up top, but the ball was coming right to us. I just remember thinking this is a perfectly thrown freaking football by Malik Willis. So this is, like I said, week 3. We got 11 gun, trips right, Y leak, F choice, Hoss, T swing. All right, and what all that basically means is 11 gun, you know it, 1 running back, 1 tight end. You got 3 wide receivers set. Where trips right, you know what that means. They're all wide receivers, so you're nub left, and then a nub tight end left. You're going to go Y leak, which is a spot route. So he's going to block and then get right here and set up on a little spot curl, okay? That's what the Y is doing. We're going to go F choice, which is kind of a sit, almost like a sit or an out. The F is going to get up in here and just kind of sit, and then he's just going to kind of work out just a touch. And then you got a passing concept that we call Hoss, which is basically the number 1 runs a curl, the number 2 goes deep. Some will call this slot fade. That's totally cool. I call it Haas because slot fade simply means the slot receiver is running a fade route. And that's what it is, a non-fade or a go. When you say Haas, it's saying the number 2, this is number 1, that's your number 2, that's your number 3. Your number 2 is running a go, your number 1 is running a curl. And again, T-swing is just a swing pass. Here's a safety valve on the opposite side. So again, watch our boy Christian Watson work off the line, and just an absolutely perfect ball by Malik Willis here. You watch him set up here, nice drop, one little hitch, let that thing go, pause it. Look at our boy right here. Eyes on the football, got the leverage he wants. This guy doesn't have his head turned around. So you know where the safety's at. You read single high safety, and look at Watson go up and high point that ball, man. Just absolutely perfect. This is what you're wanting in a cover 1 look. The safety is middle field, right? So it's middle field close. You got your one-on-one matchup in the slot. If you don't feel comfortable with that slot, then you're going to improvise a little bit with that F choice. But you've seen he canned out of a play to this call. And this is a really good angle of the actual catch. Malik, no hesitation, looked the safety off, one hitch, let it rip, great protection. That right there, Tim, that's called mossing somebody.
And the ball placement, like you said, the throw itself. I mean, we talk about Scoot. I'm not even impressed by this. We knew he could do this. We saw this at on his college film, but that ball placement right there basically takes the safety out of the play, even if he is smoking across the field trying to make a play on the ball. But the fact that Malik right there just steps into it and lets her rip, I mean, you can't even tell me he saw all of that. There was a lot going on there to his right side. And he just trusted Scoot to go up there and get that ball, and he put it in a place where only our guy could get it. So, that's just Scoot doing what Scoot does right there. I mean, we've seen this on tape multiple times, and you got to give your props to Malik Willis for a beautifully thrown ball, especially in a game where all he did was hand it off for most of the time.
Right, and it's like whenever he was asked to make a throw, like one play that didn't make the clip here was when they ran the flood concept, right? And I think it was was it against, it wasn't the Vikings. I'm trying to think of the other game he came in and played. It was Indianapolis. One clip that didn't make it was the flood concept where he just perfect timing, beautiful ball, nose down, out route to Dontavion Wicks for the touchdown. There's a couple of plays like that from Malik Willis that, like I said, we didn't even put on the reel that you couldn't ask for any more out of your backup quarterback. There's no doubt. So
absolutely.
All right, now let's fast forward to week 4 versus Minnesota. This is in the 4th quarter. 10:22 left. This is Love to Tucker Kraft with a 13-yard touchdown pass. What we got is 11 gun, Dubs left, strong left. All right. 11 gun, Dubs, strong left, RPO Y flat. Okay, so this is going to be a run pass option where the running back is going to look to take the handoff if Jordan chooses to do so, right? And you're going to have a Y flat RPO, which is going to be the tight end's going to run a flat route. This guy's going to look up here. I think it's Dontavion Wicks is looking to get a block, and I think everybody else is just pretty much blocking here as if it's a run play. So essentially what you're looking for as the quarterback is you're looking for that hat count on the left, and you're also looking for leverage. So if you split it down the middle of the field, right, these are the two defenders you're looking at. Is this guy going to cover the flat? If not, you love the depth of this guy where he can't get to Tucker Kraft on this RPO flat. So let's roll the tape, ball snap. You see Jordan takes a look right here. I guarantee you what he's seen, his eyes went, as soon as the ball was snapped, he takes a snap, they go from here to here, right? If this guy crashes down, he's just going to hand this ball off, and we're going to run the rock right here. But because you see this guy go back on his heels, this safety, and that's Harrison Smith, guys, one of the best safeties in the history of the game. He goes back on his heels, let's just go ahead and hammer this flat. It's going to be a one-on-one matchup, Wicks with the block, and it's going to be on Tucker to make Harrison Smith, one of the best tacklers in the game, miss. That's exactly what he does here. In the flat, good hands, gets turned around. Give him that little stiff arm. Bang. Wicks holding the point. That poor corner, Tim. That poor corner was like, I'm getting blocked, and now Tucker Kraft is just going to run the forklift over me. Not cool.
I mean, that's all Tuck Norris right there. It really is. I mean, it's Jordan with the read, obviously, but you see, look at Harrison Smith is backpedaling pre-snap. Right. And Jordan's, he's seeing that. Yep. He's seeing that. And he's looking.
Yeah, watch his head look at Harrison right there.
Yep. So and his feet are moving backwards. He's still backing up. Yep. Now we're snap.
He's reading. surveying this whole side here.
And here's
Don't
what's
like what
so
he's got,
crazy is
and he could have handed it too. Look at that, right?
Yep. I think the craziest part is once Jordan makes this read and Harrison Smith sees it, look how quickly Harrison Smith closes.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what I say about it's all Tucker at this point. Look where Harrison Smith is when he catches that ball versus where he started.
Oh, yeah.
And Tuck Norris doing Tuck Norris things. Get off me. Little
that karate
defensive
chop.
back. Yep.
That's my favorite part.
Right here, baby.
Is this corner. This corner is kind of blocked. Tucker's like, let's just finish him on off. Dang. Touchdown.
I love it. Like I said, last year he would have tried to do the hurdle. This year we lower the shoulder. I love it.
As complex as this offense can be, there's also wrinkles to it like that, where it's simply one read and it gives you your answer where you're gonna go with the football, whether you're gonna hand it off or try to hammer that flat. I love it. It's a high success rate play. If you don't get the hat count you want in the passing game, stick with the run, live to play another down. Jordan played it perfect.
Illusion of complexity, merge right into this offense. There's some complex stuff in this offense for sure, but every once in a while you see that where you're right. It's just a simple read. You're either handing it off or you're getting it out. I love it.
Yeah. All right, next play. We're going to week 5 at the LA Rams. This come in the third quarter, 11:26 left. This is Tucker Kraft again. This is Love to Kraft for the 66-yard touchdown pass. This one is an absolute blast. 11 gun, dub nasty, strong right, Z boomerang fake. You're seeing that pop up from time to time, right? We're going to go post, crossers, double swing. All right. Let's see if I can figure out and remember exactly how this play goes here. So Z boomerang fake. Who's the Z? You got to first identify the tight end. There's your tight end. So the X is typically on the line of scrimmage opposite the tight end. So there's your X. Here's your flyer because he's off the line of scrimmage and outside of the boundary X, or outside of the X rather. And the Z is typically on the tight end side of the field. Now listen, LaFleur may refer to him as the Z here, okay? I'm just going based off the information that I have. I'm assuming that he would be the Z rather than the flyer. And like I said, LaFleur may have him as the flyer. That could be it. But again, with the boomerang motion, again, the fake like we seen earlier, and it's setting up a swing pass here, okay? And if I remember correctly, I think the T is going to run a swing route as well, okay? So now the play call is Z boomerang fake. We're going to go post. So the first receiver is going to run a post route, okay? And then you're going to run crossers, which is essentially crosser and then crosser here, okay? So you're trying to get a natural pick on this play. And the double swing speaks for itself. So the X and the Y are going to be running the crossers. Again, what you want to key in on is Tucker Kraft right here. And let's see if he gets a little rub as he breaks into his route. See if someone maybe gets a little bit of traffic tied up off of this side. We'll go 50 to get it set up. Here is your Z boomerang. So he's going to go around, play fake. Look at the backers. Look at the lean. Everybody leaning towards that play fake, right? That's going to be the key to this play. And then you see the crosser this guy right here didn't know whether to crap or wind his watch, right? And he's already out of position. And what I love about this too is Tay Wicks knows, even though I've got him listed as a post route right here, what you'll notice with Tay, he's going to get here and break it down. And he already knows, since it's single high safety up top, the ball is going to be going to Tucker. So let me get in a position to slow this guy down. Watch him at the top of his route right here. See how he's almost like setting up to block, right? And try to get a hand on him.
Yep.
He was trying to watch that guy out. Tucker's just butt naked through the trailer park now, and it's on. And then Tay Wicks again. This is back-to-back plays. Tay Wicks throwing a block.
Blocking. That's a 15-yard block right there. He's blocking in space. Right. That's huge. And you're right. He not only is he setting up to block on that route, but he sold it like he was still running a route. So the DB is just confused, Yeah.
Josh Jacobs looking to get down there and celebrate too. You love to see it, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's see it from the end zone cam. This is even more enjoyable here. Again, watch Tucker. And again, the main thing to key in on is this Z boomerang. Watch everybody bite. Everybody bites. Look at
They have to. It's Jaden Reed.
Yeah,
I don't want
absolutely.
to get lit up by that handoff.
And what did we show you like 5 plays ago? We showed you a 33-yard touchdown run from Jayden Reed.
That's
I
right.
guarantee you everybody's watching tape and they're going, watch out for number 11 if he goes in the backfield, right? It's absolutely huge. And again, Tucker just going to find that space, climb. Great job by Jordan delivering the ball. But some people say, well, he threw it behind him. You understand that if he throws it out here, how much more difficult it's going to be for Tucker to catch the ball and turn up the sideline. I love where he puts this ball. It's like,
me too.
Get him turned around quick and let him go make a play.
Yeah, because if he attempts to lead him a little bit there, you're running the risk of getting it picked or at least tipped.
Look at this behind Tucker. You love it, man. Oh my God. Just bodies laying everywhere, man.
The Yak Master. I love it.
All right. So Tucker Kraft, you see him kind of emerge there in week 4 and week 5. Again, he probably had other plays. Those are just the 2 that I felt like were probably most notable. So we're still in week 5 against the Rams. This one actually came in the first quarter, 7:41 left. This is Love to Reed for 53 yards. The play call is 11 ace, dub nasty, strong left, play action, 41 slot cross, T safe. All right. So the play call with the dub nasty, you guys know what 11 means, all that good stuff. We're in ace. Ace is a 1-syllable word for single back. All right. It means you got one running back and you are under center with the quarterback. This is what you haven't seen a whole lot of late in the season because of Jordan Love's injuries piling up, right? But strong left, real simple, tied in on the left side of the field. You're in 11. Everything's a nasty split here as well. When we say dub nasty, 2 by 2 as well. All that means doubles is what they call it. We'll take it down to 1 syllable as dub. All right. We're going to go play action 41. So up top, we're going to use the numerical system for the route tree. So we're going to go a 4 route, which is a curl. So he's going to run a curl. And then the 1 route, which is going to be a flat from the tight end. So that's what we call a curl flat concept, or we'll just call it 41. And then we're going to go slot cross. And you guys know what this is. We run it all the time. We already seen it earlier on this highlight reel, slot cross. T safe is real simple. After the play fake, he's just going to set up in here and pass block. So essentially what you've got is a 6-man protection, and you're going to work slot cross, or if these guys up top bail out, if he bails out, then you're going to be looking at that curl flat concept at the top of the screen. Let's roll the tape. Beautiful play fake, right? Really sells it. You see the T safe set up, looking to grab a body. You already see the slot cross separation right here. You can see where this space is going to be, right? But what you'll notice is this guy's bailing out. So this is the thing about Jordan. And I don't have the down and distance charted here on this specific highlight reel, Tim. But if this is 1st and 10 or even 2nd and 10, you could live to play another down. You could have hammered this flat right here and picked up 5 or 6. That's not Jordan Love, though. Jordan Love's going to go, nah, you know what? I know this dude's here. I know this guy's probably going to catch up. I know this guy's got his hips flipped looking to get back there too, but I don't care. That's my boy Jayden. As Jayden Reed said on Twitter, right? F it. Jay Reed down there somewhere, right? And he is. Now listen, you don't like the decision, okay, when there's 1, 2, 3 defenders in the vicinity. But I'm going to tell you this right now. You can't throw this football any better. Watch where this ball lands. I forgot how good this throw was. And just a hell of a catch. I mean, you can't put it in a better spot. You can't.
Yep.
Triple coverage.
I will tell you this, at least Jordan glanced at the check down. He did. Yeah. He did actually look at it and then was like, F it, I'm airing it out.
He looked at it and said, that's boring. Let's go up top, shall we? And see, we laugh and we love this when we joke about it when he hits, but when he don't, we're going, take the check down there, Jordan.
It's true, right? But if you notice on this play, I mean, the pressure is it's getting there, but it's not really there. He has time to deliver this ball.
Yeah, right. And again, play fake, look at the protection. They actually slid an edge defender out, dropping him into coverage there, right? He calls 0 drop, I guess. But right here, too, Jordan knows this guy. I think it might be Braden Fitz, too.
Yep.
Is bearing down. He had to kind of fade to his left. But look at the placement of this ball game. Like, I'm going to go really slow. We'll go 25% here. Look where this ball is thrown.
Beautiful.
That is insane. And Jayden Reed get the best hands on the freaking team. I don't care what anybody says. Like, he makes catches like that look so easy.
And it's
so easy. Not at all.
I like the way he topped off his route there, where he slipped in between those last two. As you see them just before that, you see the DBs kind of converging, and you're like, oh my gosh. And if you watch Bird, he's going to slip right in between the top two.
So
safety coming over.
What you're saying, it'd be real easy just to keep in this direction, but as soon as this guy peels over, he almost scoots to the inside of it, doesn't he?
Exactly, which is exactly where Jordan's putting that ball. So you talk about chemistry.
Yep. That's a great eye, man.
He ran them right out of coverage on that, and there's three of them back there. I mean, there's no reason that ball shouldn't have been picked up or picked off or broken up. But because Jordan put it in a good spot and Bird know exactly where it was, that's what you see, the end result. But you're right. He could have kept going with that route, but he kind of curled it at the end here. Right there. Slipped it. Yep. See ya. He almost ran those two DBs right into each other.
Right. This is a great play, man. To me, that's probably the throw of the year so far, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, let's
fast forward. Or the dart to Tucker Kraft in the end zone. Those will probably be
yeah. You're right. It definitely comes down to those two, no doubt. So here we are in week 6 versus Arizona, second quarter, 4:39 left. So you're about to enter the middle 8 here, right? This is Love to Watson for a 44-yard touchdown pass. You guys know the origin of this play was actually drawn up on the sideline. It was suggested by wide receiver coach Jason Vrabel. But here's the play call. 11 ace, dub nasty, strong left, play action, 41, slot cross, T safe. Is this play we just played? Oh, no. Did I double up, Tim?
No. This is Cardinals. Different. This is different.
This is the same play call, though.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? Now it hits me. Remember they said it was a play that they had used the week before, but they didn't put it in the game plan? I'll be damned. I did not plan that, guys.
And they didn't put it in the game plan because look at how Arizona's playing this versus how we just saw the Rams play it.
Yep.
That may explain why.
I swear I didn't plan this. This is absolutely awesome that it just fell like this.
I love it.
You've seen exactly what they were talking about. But again, 11 ace, dub nasty, strong left, play action, 41. So once again, we're going to run 41, and it's going to be a curl flat combo, slot cross, T safe. Let's roll the tape here. And again, this time with the slot cross, it's going to be Christian Watson, and then you're going to have a dig.
So they're in single high man right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So again, this should be, if I've got this correct, curl flat underneath, right? We're going to go play fake, and the T is going to set up and look the block. Again, let's roll it, clear it off. Look at Scoot, man. Scoot's stride length right there. I mean, that is just crazy. Look at this.
You ain't going to see two defenders back here for this one.
Bye, Felicia. Touchdown.
I'm sorry, 3 defenders. So the concept, the Rams actually had it played better.
Yes, they did.
They had 3 DBs back there. Arizona did not. They had 1, and he got roasted.
Yeah. And play fake.
Good play fake by Jordan right there.
Good God. Yeah, I screwed up the left side there. I got mixed up, so that wasn't a curl flat, but it was what we call a U spot. But again, man, just a perfectly thrown ball.
Little fade on it, nose down, right in the basket.
Yeah, can play
because you got to give a guy like Christian Watson time to run under that. You don't want to throw it too flat, and you don't want to put too much air under it.
Right. Yep. Love it, man. Love it. Great throw. So let's fast forward now to week 7 against Houston. Second quarter, 13:20 left. This is Love to Kraft for the 14-yard touchdown pass. You guys know what this one is, right? So he came to the line, done a little yo-yo here, a little zipper, gathered some information, right? So now he's going to come to the line. He's going to check this out. I think what he basically told them was everybody on the left side, keep what you've got. And then he pointed to his wrist there for whatever that means. And basically is going Y skinny on that side. Y skinny wrap. I imagine that's what that wrist point meant. But the play call is 11 gun, Trey right. Again, there's your tight end. That makes it Trey. Post corner, Y skinny, wrap, T safe. All right. So the running back is going to block. And with the post corner is going to be Wicks working this right here. Okay. Just kind of an isolation play playing boundary X. You guys remember that's usually Romeo Dobbs' spot. So they started putting Tay Wicks at boundary X from time to time here. So after he changes the play, the Y skinny is real simple. Tucker Kraft is going to run a skinny post right down the seam here. And then the wrap concept, we ran a lot of that in 2022. It's going to be a curl with a dig wrapped around it. So there's your play call. Again, 11 gun, tray right, post corner, Y skinny, wrap, T safe. Throw the tape. Watch the wrap concept up top. Let's say he doesn't decide to throw this ball to Tucker. Where do you go with the football? Right? There's not a whole lot there. That's what I love about this play is people say, man, that's a dangerous throw. Okay, if he doesn't throw that skinny and it doesn't come out on time, where are you going with the football? Because this guy was already sinking out of sight. If you don't make that throw in motion, he's not flat-footed here. He's going to continue to drift backwards and take away that dig. What's going to end up happening is Curl's going to have to break off his route in one direction or the other and try to get open for Jordan, right? So Jordan, although some people look at it and go, man, it's a dangerous throw, that was the only throw to make on the field on that specific play. Does that make sense, Tim? You're muted, brother.
Sorry about that. It does make sense because when you look at that, it looks dangerous. And then you hear Jordan's presser after this game when he said, yeah, I wanted that ball a little bit wider. You know, I wanted it on more of a kind of a flat trajectory rather than leading Tucker the way he did.
Right. So
even Jordan admits that it wasn't a perfect throw, but it sure looks perfect here. We'll take it all day.
Yeah. And
this was the piss is hot meme, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
What he's talking about too, I guarantee it, is watch the safety, watch the strong safety. See how he opens his hips to the outside? That's why he could have kept it a little flatter. Right?
That's what he was. I think you're right. I think that's what he was saying.
I think so too.
Yep.
All right, let's watch it from this
Here's
angle.
a good angle right here. You can really see the angle of this throw.
Yeah. Actually, let me speed it up until we get through the check here. So there's your yo-yo, little zipper. All right, let's see what we got here. He's looking at that safety going, I'm about to make you my B. I'm about to make you my B.
See the signal there? Right
Yeah,
there? Oh, I love it. So subtle.
Yeah. Tucker communicating with everybody else.
Yep. No adjustment from the defense either after that little check there by Jordan.
Yep. And again, man, he rips this thing. Look at this.
Yep.
Tucker with the hands, too. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, he caught a ball that he couldn't see. Like, you're not going to tell me Tucker Kraft even saw that. There's just no way.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
It's amazing.
So, again, Tucker Kraft.
Rome's the first one over there to celebrate, too. I love it.
Yeah, Tucker Kraft all over the highlight reel. And for those of you who are watching here on YouTube, we put a poll question up, and here's what I asked. I put, who was your 2024 first half offensive MVP for the Packers? Josh Jacobs, Jaden Reed, or Tucker Kraft? And then I put other, and you can mention them in the chat there, okay? So that is the choice. Those are the choices, I should say, in the YouTube poll question there. What's crazy is, like, going in, most people had already voted. And you're seeing Tucker Kraft all over this. Like, I can understand the argument for Tucker Kraft being made. I really can.
For sure.
And you're going to have a lot of Josh Jacobs runs of 8 yards, 7 yards, 9 yards that aren't on this reel too. So I completely understand if Josh Jacobs is the pick there as well, right? And you're going to get to, I think we got a couple of runs in here from him. But let's see here. Next play, we did the love to Kraft. All right, this is week 7 versus Houston again. Second quarter, 8:57 left. This is Love to Wicks for a 30-yard touchdown. Real simple play call. Someone said that they thought that they had too many on the field or something, so he was trying to catch them in one of those plays where, hey, it's just a free play. I can't remember personally, but it's 11 gun dubs, strong left, all go, T stab with all go, real simple. You just got a bunch of 9 routes. You're looking to divide the field and basically running. Some people call this 4 verts. I call it all go. And then T stab, the stab route, you just come in here and run a curl route right underneath the mic. So that is the play call. Obviously, Jordan is going to take his shot with Tay Wicks. He's going to try to get right over top of this corner with the football right at the pylon of the end zone. It's a beautiful throw. Great catch, great late hands catch by Tay. Just going to get outside. Safety's a little late. Great play.
Great job by Jordan seeing that too.
Yeah.
You can see, like, as soon as Wicks, like, basically gets out of that first move, he's letting that ball go. I love it.
Yeah. Again, good protection. Look at that pocket, man. Clean pocket. What a ball, dude. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Not a whole lot to break down there, man. Other than, the receiver in the number 2 held the safety, and that's what freed it up to have that somewhat of a hole shot if you will, to Dontavion Wicks there. So great play. All right, here we go. We got to see Josh Jacobs play right here.
We had one on that last play too. Great block by Jacobs there in the pass pro.
There you go. So this is week 8 at Jacksonville, third quarter, 31 seconds left in the third. This is Josh Jacobs' 38-yard touchdown run. This was so much fun, man. I know we broke this one down on Chalk Talk, and we had a lot of fun with this one. So 11 gun, bunch nasty X. What's bunch nasty X? You've heard us say it from time to time. There is your numbers. So everybody's in a nasty split, and you want to specify the X receiver on the line of scrimmage opposite the tight end. That makes him the X. He is in a nasty split as well. So when you say bunch nasty X, that's what we mean. Everybody is nasty, especially the X up top. We're going to go Z cheat to dubs. All right. So what you're going to notice here, right before the ball snap, the Z receiver is going to cheat over. Some would say it's the F. That's okay. If you want to call him the F and say that this is truly the Z, that's fine. But we're going to go Z cheat to dubs. So now you're in a dub set here, right? And the play call is going to be 24 power G, but it's going to be a 25 cutback. So again, the first number is the ball carrier, 2 for the halfback. Second number is a 4. That's even. So that means you're going to the right, and that would be the B gap right. So this play, in my opinion, you got a power G. The guard's going to pull over, and I'm thinking he's looking to seal the outside shoulder of the tackle. And I think originally this was designed to run to the B gap. But this is what Josh Jacobs brings you here. He notices right off the bat, as soon as he gets the ball, there is nothing there. They do an excellent job. The Jaguars do an excellent job clogging this up. So Josh Jacobs is going to put his damn foot in the ground and cut this thing back outside at just a phenomenal cut. So it really turns into a 25 cutback here. Let's watch it. Actually, let's go 50% here. So again, low snap. See what I'm saying? There's nothing on that side going on, Tim. It's good blocking. They just got too many hats, right? And again, the fact that our boy was at Malik Willis. Yeah, watch Malik Willis really sell this RPO or this. It was a little RPO look. What?
Yep.
Right here.
And him selling it is why this didn't get blown up in the
exactly.
back.
Watch this end right here. And again, what you're taught as a running back, if this is a true read option, a zone read, is you get eyes on this defender here. If he stands straight up, if he stops his feet and squares up on you, you give the ball to the running back. Okay, and that's what happens here. If this guy crashes in on the running back, you pull that ball out of the belly and you either fire that RPO or you take off yourself up the sideline, right? So again, 50%, watch that end, say squares up.
Froze him right there.
Malik Willis knows.
He doesn't even know who has the ball until right about there, until it's too late.
And what's crazy is number 5 played this perfect. That's how you're taught to play that. Yep. But again, because you showed that power G to the right, when you show that guard pulling, all these eyes that are on the blocking, they're going to read that, and they're all going in this direction, right? Yep. So you really could have hammered the pass. I love that Malik Willis didn't though. Malik Willis is like, he understands the situation. There's no reason to get too aggressive. If he hits Bo there, he might be up the sideline for 6, right? Yep. But instead, let's just give it to Jacobs, and this cutback is absolutely filthy right here. What's his safety? Whoop. And then right here, of course, I'm going to pause it every time. When you see his legs up in the air, you see that foot right over here, just out of frame. That's what you're looking for right there. And Christian Watson, again, getting downfield, body in the defensive back so that play can go for 6.
I love how he bailed on the first guy.
Right.
You see Watson just like, oh, I can't even block you. Let me get to the next level and just seal off the rest of this play. Great work.
This right here is the best angle, though.
Yeah.
Let's go really, really slow. Let's go super slow motion at 25%. You can really, again, this time, key in on the edge. Watch him stand straight up. Here comes your Z motion, your Z cheat to dubs. They're reading man coverage. And I guarantee you Josh Jacobs seen that too. Like, okay, they're a man, right? And again, look at 5. When I say square up, notice how he's still square with the line of scrimmage. He's not turned in either direction, right? And then watch the dirt kick up on this cut. This is absolutely awesome. Watch right here with the safety. Notice how he stabs in to get that safety to commit inside.
Yep.
And then, woof. God, that's a filthy
It's cut. Like a stab with a toe drag. Like, even Josh Jacobs wasn't fully committed until he knew where he wanted to go with it. It's beautiful.
And the contact balance too, man.
Yep.
Here's what I wanted to pause for you guys. It looks like a train wreck. Look at this guy right here. What the hell's he doing, Tim?
Somebody come look at this.
What is going on right here? This dude right here.
Here's a guy.
I guarantee you Matt LaFleur slowed down the tape in the meeting on that one. Yeah, look at this. Look at this ass hat right here. So, and again, Jacobs just being patient, setting up every block that's in on this play, man.
Yep.
Look at Bo out there fighting. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Just notice that. Notice Bo down here, guys.
I'm just gonna say it. Name a receiver on this team that can't block, because I don't know any. Right. You know any receivers in our receiver room that can't block?
No. I've heard if they don't block, they don't get the rock, Tim. That's what I've
right.
heard.
No block, no rock.
All right. So there's the Josh Jacobs 38-yard touchdown run against the Jags. All right, let's move on now to the next play. Still week 8 at Jacksonville. This is Love to Kraft once again for 67 yards. This came in the second quarter, 8:46 left. The play call is 12 pistol, Z nasty, strong left, U wing, Z dig, Y climb, X go, T lead swing, and it's going to be the U that leads it here. Okay, the U tight end is going to lead it. So when we say lead swing, I'm assuming it's going to be to the right. I'm pretty sure it is. So this guy, the U, who's actually kind of playing fullback here, right, is going to get out the lead block, and they're going to set up a T swing, a lead T swing here, like a swing pass in case they need it. Now, the rest of the play is, let's see here, Z dig. Let's identify the Z. So there's your tight end. That makes this guy the Z. So he's going to run a dig route, okay? It might be a little deeper than that, but don't hold me to it. We're going to go Y climb, and it's crazy because they're going to he's actually going to be a little shallower than that if I remember correctly, because what you'll see is Tucker works over top of him, which is really, really cool. Just the awareness of, I know where the dig's going to be. We got to create some kind of separation here because he does get a little bit off of his route early on, and he corrects it on the backside. Jordan recognized it. And then X is just going to run a go route down the sideline. All right. So, again, you've got your shot play. Let me just identify them real quick. You got your shot in case he beats him off the line. Dobbs beats him off the line. You got your shot play. You got your check down with a lead block. And then you got your normal slot cross concept. Once again, popping up here, right? Slot cross concept. So let the crosser eat. If it's there, throw it. If not, it should clear that mid-level out so you can hammer that dig underneath. Let's watch it again here. And I'm trying to think, was it play? It wasn't play action. At least I don't have it. Oh, let me mention this pistol set. Pistol set, shallow gun, running back directly behind him. Think of it. Some people call it ace pistol, but the popular term is ace gun, but the popular term is pistol. All right. So you get the same effect of the balanced approach of attacking the defense with either stretch play, wide right, wide left, because he's directly behind the quarterback, as opposed to if he was sidecar, you would probably go 75 to 85% of the time you're going in one direction with the run, unless you're running a counter or a misdirection play. So the pistol just makes this defense really honor both sides of the stretch. They've got to know that can go stretch either side here. And their lead blocker on this particular play is on the left. But nonetheless, what y'all was saying about Tucker. See how he gets out here and he gets bumped, so he can't really get into the climb early enough. And rather than panic and flatten this thing off, I guarantee you what Tucker knows is this dig is going to be underneath. Let me work up here a little bit more.
Yep.
Right?
I'm already past the sticks. Why would I go backwards? Yep.
Exactly. And you see right here, you kind of see, oh, beautiful, man. You talk about being on the same page, and Jordan sees it here too. Jordan creating that extra. And I was wrong on the swing. The swing was left, okay? So the swing did go left. There's the U out there. That makes sense with it being the U on that side of the field. But, again, Jordan scrambling right. Now you've got Romeo breaking his route off because he couldn't beat his guy deep. And Tucker just saying, you know what, let's break this thing.
Great freeze frame right here, too, because that's Jordan loading up as soon as he sees Tucker wave the hand. He can see it.
Absolutely. And a good ball, too, man. Watch this. Whoop. Tucker always going to make that first defensive back miss. And this is what I love. The guy should have tackled him at what is this right here? The 33
32, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around 32, 33, right? And look at where he finally gets him down at. Right? That's awesome. So you picked up, what was that, 23
extra yards after the catch there?
Exactly. That's what Tucker Kraft. And I had somebody in the comments the other day saying it's always a negative Nancy. Tucker's yak yards are inflated because of that one play.
Yeah, right. They're all right here. They're all right here in those barrels. See that?
We've shown you 2 60-plus yard yak plays. I don't know what to tell you. So let's watch it from the end zone cam, and you'll be able to see that lead swing, what I was talking about, that check down to the left if he needs it. It's on the right side of the screen here. So you're going to see them bail out. And again, what we mean by that lead swing is the U is going to get out here and block, and the T is looking for a swing pass in case you need it as a check down. See them set that up. Jordan here, great job by Zach. Hey, look, if you want to get up the field, isn't it funny, Tim? Last year we did this all year long, and our defense got roasted. Watch how this guy gets way too far upfield.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, okay, cool. You just took yourself out of the play. Let me just roll right over here.
Yep.
And that's something that our defense is doing a lot better this year. This is what I love. Just fearlessness by Tucker Kraft. He knows there's a chance he's going to get popped there. It doesn't matter. Get off me, little boy. Right?
Yep. You see him brace for the contact, and then he's agile enough to just cut it across the field, pick up more yards. Definitely.
And I love this bond that Ben Sims and him have formed, man. It's like the Bash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Or until those dudes play for each other.
I love it.
All right, man. So, again, that was love the Tucker Kraft for 67 yards there in the second quarter in Week 8. Now, Week 8, again, this is Willis to Reed. So, you guys know Jordan ended up having to leave the game, right? And this is fourth quarter, 1:13 left. This is Malik Willis to Jaden Reed to basically set up the go-ahead or the game-winning field goal. This is a 51-yard pass here. What we've got is 12 ace nasty, strong right, play action, Y sift, Z cross, F dragon wheel, X corner, T stab. And that's a lot to dissect here. Obviously, play action is going to be a play fake here. Y sift, the tight end is going to sift over and block here. So he's going to seal the edge for a pass block here. And he does an excellent job. If you guys watch Tucker Kraft on this play, we just showed you where he's cutting them up through the air with the yak yards. Here's a play of him pass blocking. Really, really cool. And what else you got here is you got the Y sift, you got the Z cross. All right. So the Z is going to run a little crossing route. And what you'll notice is Christian Watson isn't really interested early on in getting open. He's trying to take as many bodies with him as possible. I think he bumps into 2 and takes a third with him. So he really does occupy 3 defenders on this specific play. And F dragon wheel. So your F receiver is right here. That's Jaden Reed. He's going to run a drag and wheel. All right. That's going to be his route. And then you got X corner. So the X is just going to kind of work up the field and run a little corner route over here. As far as the T, he's going to run that stab route and just kind of sit underneath, going to kind of drift underneath there. So essentially what you end up attacking is deep left. You got 2 windows to throw this football to. Early in the drag, if you need to go hot with him because a blitz is fired, and then late on the wheel, right? So with the crosser here from the Z, you can go early and late there. And then, of course, with the corner, it's designed to just hit late up here. And then you got the T stab underneath as all the noise filters out. You can hit the stab if you need it. There's no reason. Malik knows exactly where he's going with this football. As soon as he drops back after the play action, he's looking for this dragon wheel the entire time, right? He's looking for Jaden Reed at the F position to run that dragon wheel. Let's roll the tape. Beautiful play fake, too. That's something that Malik Willis has done really, really well this year. Watch the sift block from Tucker. Bang. Now you're in perfect protection. Now, let's roll it back a touch. You've seen that. You've seen the sift block. It's absolutely huge. You've seen the play fake. It's huge. Look at how many people Christian Watson's occupying. This is huge. It's huge because it's freeing up this dragon wheel right here, man. There's no doubt about it. And again, look at him, right? And now he's got 2 bodies on him again. But look, Jaden Reed butt naked through the trailer park. I love how that dude just fell down. He's like, man, I am cooked, so I'm just going to fall down. Watch this guy right here. He's like, I know I'm cooked. I'm just going to act like, oh, no, I stumbled. Oh, man, that sucks.
Oh, gosh.
And I love Jaden there, too. Get every single – you know how easy it would have been, Tim, to try to cut back right here?
Yep.
But he's like, you know what? We just need a field goal. Let me get every single yard I can possibly get. Because if he cuts back, think about this, the little things that matter. If right here he decides I'm going to be a hero and score a touchdown, if he slows up and cuts back inside and this guy makes the tackle,
yep,
that's a much more difficult field goal.
Yeah,
right?
You're talking 50, 55-yard plus if you don't make that play. Great job staying with that momentum. I mean, that's the whole point of the dragon wheel, right?
Yep.
You drag them and then you run your wheel. And if you're running your wheel, you stay with that momentum to the outside. Beautiful.
Yep. You've already hit top speed. Just turn it up down the sideline.
Yep.
All right, so here it is, different angle. Look at the play fake, beautiful. Look at the Y sift. I love how he anchors there too, right? Just a great job pass blocking.
I love Jaden Reed's patience coming across there on the drag part of that route.
Mm-hmm.
He's not getting ahead of that route. He's letting the play develop. He almost kind of stutters a little bit right there as he's coming out.
Yep.
Love it.
That's beautiful ball too by Malik. Great hands.
Yep.
Just a great play, man. And again, that set up the game-winning field goal. So, love to see it. All right. And then the very last play that we're going to show here for the first half of the season is Week 9. It's another Josh Jacobs run. This is against Detroit. Second quarter, 14:49 left. So, it's probably the first or second play of the second. It would have been the second play of the second quarter.
I was at this game. Here's the one highlight from it. Let's go.
Exactly. I started to not put it in, but I'm like, you know what? 37 yards on the ground. Pretty cool run. We're going 12 pistol. Again, you're seeing more pistol. That's the pistol formation we're talking about. 12 is 2 tight ends, 1 running back, right? 1 running back, 2 tight ends, I should say. They're in a balanced look. We're going to go strong left. I think they may motion here. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That wasn't a tight end. What am I talking about? You had the U flexed out wide, and now he's going to come in and go attach. So now everything's condensed. Now you're playing inside out. And what we got is 12 pistols, Z nasty, strong left, 25 duo. I personally think this is a duo play. You guys may disagree. That's totally cool. With duo, it's called double-double. You're looking for double teams on the line of scrimmage here, and you're looking to double and then get to the backer at the next level. But a 25, 2 being the running back, 5 being odd, that's going to the left. So if it was 21, it would be A gap. If it was 23, it'd be B gap. Because it's 25, it's actually going to be C gap, outside shoulder of the tackle. But here's what's beautiful with this duo. These guys are just going to press. It's almost like a pin and pull technique. Watch them drive down with this double team and open up this hole off the left hip of the left tackle. Look at this. Look at that push from Sheed right there, man.
That's everything on this play.
Yeah. And again, it's just look at that wall to create that lane.
Jordan Morgan in there too. Love it. If
you roll it back, watch Tucker. He knows. Again, Tucker understands this offense now. He knows these guys are going to push and seal. He needs to get up there and dig this backer out right here.
I think that's Ben Sims. I think that's 89.
No, this is Tucker on the inside.
Is it?
Yeah, see Tucker right here, seal it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now, we're going to get to Ben Sims because he does a hell of a job, too. He actually gets a pancake block here. You'll actually see it right here watching this area.
Yeah, that's
Sims from the U, seals it, pancake.
Yep.
Let's go. So, just a great run, a great play call, great design. And really, guys, that's the Packers O-line handling the Lions D-line. There's no two ways about that, man.
And that's Josh Jacobs getting contacted and then still getting another 5 yards as he's being tackled because he's just so impossible to tackle at full speed. I love it.
So, again, with duo, you're looking at double team blocks, right? Double team, he's going to seal the inside. He's going to block and try to help seal in here. Tucker's going to get up, wash this guy out of the play with his block, and then Ben Sims is just going to annihilate this dude and put him.
That's what I saw. Okay. I had him mixed up there. Okay.
Yeah, let's watch it 50% here, man. This is just an excellent blocking scheme. So, again, duo means double-double. It's vertical power. I didn't see them really get to the next level, but there's the double-double that we're talking about. Double-double, right?
Yep.
Again, watch Tucker. He's going to get inside with his hands. Bang, great job. Drive him out of there. And then Ben Sims is going to get in here and go, boy, get on the ground.
I mean, we're double-double, like you said, but we still have a hat on a hat.
Yep.
It's amazing what these guys just did here, if you look.
Yep.
Look at that. Everybody's occupied. I love it.
Yeah, no, it was a perfectly drawn up play. And I love, too, that it's a 25 duo because when you look at the hat count, you draw a line here, right? Look at the hat count. This is what you got here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, against 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, you're going to notice 2 people off the line or off screen here is going to be Tay Wicks and his guy. So essentially what you've got here, let's just say they cancel each other out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 4, right? It's simple math. You're plus 1 on the hat count. Let's go 25 duo, seal it out. Everybody hit your spot, and it's ball game right here. Look at Tuck. God, I could watch Tucker block all day, man. He's come so far, bro. It's amazing.
You see the little hop step by Jacobs in the backfield to allow that play to develop?
Yep.
Just the patience. It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
And you see there how hard it is to bring him down. Even after this guy's draped all over him, he takes him for another, 5 yards. Let's go for a ride.
Yeah. So there you go. There was Chalk Talk. First half of the season from the offense's perspective, okay? And if I look here real quick just to make sure, we had one, two, three, only 3 running plays on that highlight reel. Everything else was pass. So we had 13 passing plays. I know Jordan's having a down year. The turnovers are an issue. But as we looked at the statistics earlier, Tim, and what were we, top 3 in yards per pass attempt?
I think so, or top 5, something like that. Yep.
We're moving the freaking football in the air. It's just if you cut those interceptions in half, we're talking about Jordan Love running for MVP right now. That's the reality. If you cut those interceptions in half in the first half, he's having a hell of a season. That's a big if, though. It's important. You got to protect the football. So
that's right. We'll see how he plays down the stretch here coming out of the bye. It's kind of like a fresh start.
Yeah, definitely is. So, anything else you want to hit on here, Bub, before we go?
No, this was great. Appreciate you breaking these down, man. I know you had like 250 plays that you went through and got it narrowed down. So appreciate the work, man.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It took time. It was tedious, but I'll tell you, it's just in the past we've talked about this. How I've always said since 2010, I've tried to watch every Packer play at least 3 times. I'm talking about every single play of the season. I've tried to watch them 3 times. This year, because of Chalk Talk doing the show, I'm probably up to 5 or 6, to be honest with you.
I believe it.
But it's great.
Something different every single time, right?
Yeah. There's always something to learn. Yep. There's always something to learn. It's been cool, man. It's been really, really awesome. Kind of learning as we go. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow night for Chalk Talk, the defensive plays of the first half. And we've got we got 16 plays there. This was like I was telling Tim, man, the defense was more enjoyable than the offense. So creative with the fire zone blitzes, and you're going to hear something said over and over tomorrow, and that's touch spy. You're going to hear multiple times 97 touch spy. You want to know why Kenny's grading out so low? I'm going to show you tomorrow, because there are multiple plays where he occupies a double team and he's drifting back, waiting for that quarterback to scramble. And you go, Clayton, we're paying him a lot of money. Why is he spying? He's occupying double teams just like Rashawn Gary is. Yep. Use that to your advantage. Okay, if they're going to double team me and take me out of the equation, no, I'm going to take them out of the equation, and I'm going to cover this rush lane to make sure the quarterback can't scramble. You're taking what should be the strength of their offense and you're turning it into a weakness of theirs because you're occupying 2 hats and still taking away a scramble lane. It's huge. And you'll notice a lot of these plays tomorrow, it freed up stuff for pressure and sacks they hit home or pressures that will lead to picks. It's really interesting. So, again, I know the box score watchers think that this defense, this pass rush has just been horrible. If you truly turn on the tape, you're going to notice a lot of this is by design. A lot of it's by design.
And you're going to notice all of them playing within the boundaries of the scheme. No freelancing. Everybody's doing their job, and that's why you're seeing that, Yep,
absolutely, man. All right, boys, that's it. A little update. I know we're rooting for the Dolphins tonight to beat the Rams as they're sitting at 4-4. We want every NFC team to lose as many games as possible, and the Dolphins are winning right now 10-0. So we're looking good.
Let's go.
It's early, but yeah, we're looking good. And AFAM reminding us again, happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there. Appreciate your service. Thank you for sacrificing your life, sacrificing time away from your family not sacrificing your life, but dedicating your life, dedicating time away from your family to give us the freedom that we got, man. The privilege to sit here and talk football as much as it don't even matter talking football. everybody in this chat can be doing anything they want today, and it's all because of the freedom that we've got from the men and women who just continue to lay their life on the line for us. So happy Veterans Day to everybody. Thank you for that reminder there, AFAM. Tim, thank you for your time, dude. We'll see you tomorrow night for Chalk Talk. And then, guys, as soon as we get through Chalk Talk tomorrow, defensive plays of the first half, it's on to Chicago, baby. It's Bears week. So appreciate you, Tim.
Thank you. And public service announcement for all of our loyal PTA posse members in Bears week.
The Bears still suck.
Exactly.
See you guys tomorrow night.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night.